Very much for coming out tonight. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chris Witherill. I am the middle school band director here in Marshall. And as tradition, before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items to go over. Number one, I know you have probably the best ringtone ever. Mine's Africa by Toto. But we're here to listen to their music, not yours, so if you could silence your cell phones, that would be greatly appreciated. Second, we do have Studio One here recording this event that will later get put on the City of Marshall YouTube page. So if you would be so kind as to put phones and things away and just sort of enjoy the moment as it happens. If you'd like to watch it later, you can do that when it becomes available. And last but not least, if you have a child that needs attention, if you could take them outside maybe in between songs or the 5th and 7th graders, that would be appreciated as well. We do keep the wing doors open, so if you are able to enjoy the concert, if the child does need attention. On stage is the 5th grade band. We did a different recruiting tactic this year. We brought some high school students over, and we had a little petting zoo, and it worked. On stage are 88 5th grade band members. My understanding is the largest Marshall has ever had was 96, so we're catching up. Our first tune is one that is very near and dear to my heart. I look forward to it every single year, and it's become sort of a tradition in the Marshall Middle School band arena, and that is a theme and variation on Hot Cross Buns. While the percussionists are switching and we're flipping music, I'll just talk a little bit about 5th grade band and kind of what it looks like here for those of you that are 5th grade parents. Band is an everyday class. It meets for 30 minutes directly after their lunch recess time. If your child is in orchestra, they go every other day back and forth between me and Mr. Myers. And we went from, how do I open this case, to now playing 2 songs for you with, I would say, high levels of success. I might be biased, but that's just me. Our second piece for this evening is Ode to Joy, but before we do that, I would invite you to stay and watch the 7th grade performance. This is Ode to Joy. At this time, we'll make the transition for the 7th grade band to come up. All right, thank you very much for your patience. On stage is the 7th grade band, and the unique part about this grade here at the middle school is that they're able to rehearse every day, even if they are an orchestra. Due to the scheduling that we have, I can see them every day. And over the years I've been here, I've noticed that during 7th grade, we make so much growth, both as people and as musicians. We are able to get a lot done day in and day out. So I'm looking forward to sharing their work with you. Our first song is entitled The Silver Scepter. Our next piece is entitled The Invincible Warrior. And it's one of the two band formulas. It's always, it starts slow and it goes fast. And there's some slow maybe in the middle and it's fast, or it's all fast. This has some slowing down in it. Now, as 7th graders, we should have the ability to play a range of dynamics, or some softs, maybe some louds. And I picked this piece thinking, oh man, it's going to be great. It's got a lot of energy, but we have some dynamic contrast in it. And I looked through maybe a few weeks ago and I saw, there's loud, there's really loud, and there's really, really loud. So this is not the dynamic, soft and loud piece that maybe you were looking for, but nonetheless, this is the Invincible Warrior. before we play our final piece, I have several thank yous to make. First of all, I'd like to thank my music colleagues. They're more help than I can, and I need it sometimes. I'd also like to thank the other teachers who are here in assisting me kind of get kids wrangled and everything. I'd like to thank the administration who's here, janitors who help set things up, and finally, you the parents. Without that sometimes little push, I couldn't do what I love to do. Thank you for supporting Marshall Music. Our final piece tonight is Battle Song. Thank you all very much for coming out tonight. I would implore you to use both exits. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.